reference that as paving, as if it was laying foundation, as if it was building a new life, building something more than just what I had. In believing that there's something more, getting the support I needed, and consistently, I want to say, like trapping my ego, or like getting rid of my ego, removing that from my daily life, that created room for mindfulness to grow. That gave me room and the capacity where I could flourish and I could fill my life with the people, places, and things that do add value. By removing alcohol and other drugs, that's always a shocker. But when you fill it with support, when you fill it with kindness, when you fill it with gratitude, these are all things we've talked about before in previous videos, but these are all micro shifts, like micro changes that add up. You know, if it's something small, like it's 1% of a shift, and another one is 3%, and another one is 7%, you know, these small tiny shifts add up into a large chunk until pretty soon you're making a 20% jump in the right direction. Am I 100% on the right direction? Maybe not. Maybe not on day 1. Maybe not on day 2 or week 9. Maybe it's going to take me a few years. And it did take a lot of continuous progress, chipping away at that 1%, consistently showing up, consistently changing, growing, being curious about myself, my steps, my progress, my ego, I want to call it my inequities, like we always have our shortcomings, and those are continuous. Those are always going to be part of our life. I'm not perfect, and my ego is always present in my life, but it doesn't mean that my ego has to make decisions for me. It doesn't mean that I have to choose to live in an ego-driven world. One of the things that I appreciate the most about my recovery, about what I've learned in my 12-step program, is I can choose to live a gratitude-first life. And what I mean by that is I can choose to have gratitude start my day. I can have a gratitude list. If I don't even have one, if I don't even have anything to be grateful for, in the beginning, it's always tough because I don't know what I'm going to be grateful for at the end of the day. But what I can do is I can start my day in saying, here's the 3 things that I'm looking forward to the most. Here's the 3 things that I'm grateful for that have already happened. Here's the 3 things that I'm grateful for right now. And it sounds silly. Maybe it's I'm grateful for my cat who's sleeping. I don't know. Maybe I'm grateful for the warmth of the fake TV fire on the back. I don't know. Like maybe I can find things to be grateful for until pretty soon that gratitude list, if I document it, if I keep track of it, I can build that gratitude list and becoming something more than just small, tiny things like a TV or warmth or food. Pretty soon I'm going to start building that gratitude list to flesh it out. It's now going to become, I'm grateful that I'm able to help provide for myself despite the craziness that's going on outside. And I'm grateful that I'm able to keep working. And I'm grateful that I'm able to help contribute. I'm grateful that I'm able to help find self-worth through continually showing up for you, my community.